A video by Black Unicorn. Fanfictions kindly do not copy and please read the disclaimer carefully. My mom just texted me. Ignore the background noise. Wine came to her best friend's cafe and started exhaling words and frustrations. My life got so messed up. I have always been an emotional and sensitive person who loves to stay in my comfort zone. I never liked socializing, that's why I don't even prepare or try to get a job. I just wanted a rich man to fund my life, but the intensity my life slapped on my face after marriage is very hard to handle. Sometimes I feel like nothing can be better than this, and sometimes I just want to hang myself to the ceiling fan, but unfortunately, there isn't any ceiling fan in my house. I don't know what to do. I am so idiot. Swallow this pineapple and give some rest to your throat. Yeah, my throat would be permanently rest in peace after swallowing it. Why are you behaving like a pregnant Chichi buffalo? Uh, how does she behaves? Just go and stand in front of the mirror and talk about your life. You will see a live example. Why aren't you taking my problem seriously? Of course I am taking your existence seriously. That is the main problem, by the way. I am getting fed up of my husband. Hame de do. You have been married for less than 69 days. It's not the right time to beg your best friend to make a grave for your husband. I don't want you to make a grave for him. Just listen to my problems. Of course, I'm listening to your very high pitched voice, and I know this is one of your main problems too. Yoongi! She started stomping her feet while grating her teeth. Pulse, blah, pulse. Mental asylum is on the another side of the city. You took the wrong turn after coming out of your house. I need a new friend. Give her this pineapple. Will you listen to me? Sure. She picked up a bowl of popcorns. I was so happy that a potato like me is getting a golden basket. An average looking person like me got a mouth watering rich man, but now I realize that that wasn't the basket, it was a cage. But you are still a potato. When my parents told me that they chose a good, dashing businessman for me, I was very happy. But after started living with him, I realized I am in a big trouble. Our marriage is very intense. He is very intense. If I didn't attend his call once, he will continue calling me until I attend it. Then I will have to handle his mood swings. And that makes him so unpredictable. I feel like I am always walking on the orange peels. Eggshells. I am vegetarian. Vegetariable? Sorry, vegetarian. Understandable. Another thing, he has so high standards, he points out a lot of flaws in me that I can't even feel comfortable in my own skin. He has to know what am I doing, to whom I am talking with, how am I farting, where I spend money. He's very dominant. I feel suffocated. First of all, you have always lived in your comfort zone. It's obvious that you won't be able to handle any change. Now you are handling a man whom you are dependent on completely. So it's normal that he takes advantage of it. His power over you is just a human nature. You don't have any hobby. You need his money to pay for your needs. You need his approval to do anything because you don't have any standards for yourself. Why are you complaining? What made you think that someone will love you unconditionally just because you exist? I mean, you aren't banana milk. We have to pay the price for everything. Continue treating yourself like a piece of chi and watch others to throw you into the gutter. Oh wow, I should be a poet. Spirit of Einstein will sue you. Einstein was a scientist. This is the last option for me. Or try working on yourself. Am I a not bad? Don't try these jokes here. I will call the cops for chichi my ears. And you can't even imagine his intensity in bed. I don't want to know how he moans Yoongi's name in bed. Get lost. I need to work. Go and do something better with your life. For example, dying. You again fought with Jimin. Who's that? She rolled her eyes and scoffed. No doubt you are so irritated today. We were talking and suddenly we heard a loud sound of breaking glasses. Someone crashed his mini truck into the cafe's glass door. Rap monster! Hey, sorry about the door. By the way, there is a parcel for Yoongi from Park Jimin. He gave a flower of rose and left. He broke my door for a single flower. Just imagine. What would he have done for a bouquet? So romantic. At home. You are late. He was working on his laptop. Yeah, an accident happened in Yoongi's cafe, so I stayed to help her. I called you thrice. You didn't attend. My phone was on silent mode. Sorry. He hummed and I went closer to him. Well, I'm gonna start yoga classes. No need to waste time outside. Just eat and sleep on time. You didn't hear me properly. I don't want to join. I want to start my own yoga classes. बड़े मजाक की हो. Do you even know the spelling of yoga? Yoonge. Just because I wake up at 11 and don't do anything whole day doesn't mean I am useless. Of course you are. I never call you useless. You're just getting defensive because you know you are lacking somewhere. You're demanding for extra salt in tonight's dinner. I'm just trying to have a conversation with my wife who suddenly thinks she is Madonna. I know you will make me invest in lot of stuff and then will get bored within 6.9 days. I do not need your help in anything. So where will you teach the yoga? In Yoonji's cafe's kitchen? Sink? Taeyong, I'm gonna do something good with my life. Why can't you just support me? He patted her pichwada. All the best. Why are you like this? Handsome. Blame my father. Honey, you won't get everyone who will take shape of the man in your fantasies. Open your eyes. This is a real world. He went away. Few days later, I am बहुत पीड़ा में. No one joined my yoga center because I didn't have money to advertise. Taeyong just laughs at me and Yoongi got busy with her life. She doesn't have time for me. I am swimming in the chocolate shape of my depression. I don't know what to do. You cannot write chocolate shake and depression in the same sentence. My mouth is watering in sadness. Why did you even force me to make a heartbreaking novel? I just asked you to write something that can shake something in women by which they don't sacrifice themselves for others. And you wrote this, you made yourself the female lead, me as an unsupportive friend, and who the duck is Taeyong? Well, I like this name. Last evening when I was walking home, someone screamed, Taeyong, I will cheat you for eating my dumplings. They were talking about Yoongi. This name doesn't suit with the toxic character. Change it. Write something like Tom Riddle. Why are you dragging my husband in it? Because Taeyong is my brother's name. Whoa, I didn't know that. You have a brother? Yeah. My parents had some free time so they messed up. Never mind. I don't want to talk about my depressing past. Change the story and write something that can attack readers' hearts. And make them lose their shit down. Like what? Oli Tender sent them a pic while sniffing Park Jimin's old Chi. Why are you forcing me to write a serious stuff? I just want to write that can bring smile to various organisms. You are fired. Send an year's salary in my account and I will consider your request. Okay, you can continue writing comics. Love you too and thanks for inviting me to your place for dinner tonight. Okay, bring the food. She left. Evening. I entered in my boss slash Yunji's apartment. I know the password, but for the sake of her privacy, I will scream ding dong in Jungkook's voice to let her know that I came. Suddenly, my eyes fell on a tall, dashing, shirtless man who's looking at me as if I am a kabadiwala. I am in my oversized clothes and uncombed hair, holding 3 bags full of food. Hey, you look cute. Why aren't you in my block list yet? I mean, contact list. You must be Ryan, Yoonji's best friend. Yeah, she talks a lot about me. Yeah, she told me that if a psycho looking duck barge in, so I should let her in and not to call the cops. Where is she? Someone named Oli Tandon broke in her boyfriend Park Jimin's apartment, so she went to make a grave. Whoa, bro. She invited me for dinner and now she vanished. Why aren't you on the couch yet? If you are trying to flirt with me, then let me tell you. Go and get the plates. Food is getting cold. You are more intelligent and completely opposite of what you look. Thanks for the compliment, Gucci Chaddi. Chaddis. He came back with plates and a shirt to cover his body from my dirty gaze, but my pervert eyes can see through the clothes. You must be Taehyung. You know about me? That's surprising because Yoongi never talks about me. Yeah, she didn't talk about you. It's just I used your name as my husband in a novel and she got mad. Kindly elaborate. So, blah blah blah. She told everything. I know I look intimidating, that people can appreciate my looks as the lead of a mafia novel, but I am way too sweet for that. I need to confirm that. He came closer. Taste and check. मैं तो पिघल गई. Your giggles are cute. My 3-year-old cousin brother woke up from his sleep after I giggled near him. He said that he just heard a sans laughter that made his shorts wet. Well, kids don't lie. By the way, would you like to meet me in the next part of this fanfiction? I would love to. We should ask the author first. Don't trust that snail. Shut up. Didn't you check the title of this video? It's completely irrelevant to the story. Yeah, let's tackle. Leave that to Yoongi. Whatever.